So continuing with the last lecture, here the point is 0.5237 comma 0. So this point conformly lies inside this circle because this point is 1 0 and this 0.52. Randomly you can take 0.52 comma 0 point and this will be here. So this point lies inside the circle. Hence we use the Cauchy extension formula. So this is the basic condition or necessary condition that we have to check the given z point lies inside or outside the curve. So this point lies inside the curve. So hence use directly the Cauchy extension formula as integration of fz. The given integration answer is 2 pi I f raised to n a upon n factorial. So compare this given integration with this left side of this Cauchy integral Cauchy extension formula. So fz value is sin square z minus a, that is a value is pi by 6 and n plus 1 is 3. By solving this we get n equal to 2. So put a equal to pi by 6, n equal to 2 here. We have the required integration is equal to 2 pi I upon n value is 2 factorial f square pi by 6. So this will be 2 factorial means 2. We have pi I, 2 get cancelled, and f square pi by 6 we have to calculate separately. So how to get the value of f square pi by 6? So first we have fz equal to sin square z. From that, to get the f square value, we have to take the two derivatives of this fz. So first derivative is f dash z, then next derivative is your f double dash z. F double dash z means f square z, and then in that f square z we want f square pi by 6 and we get f square z. So put here z equal to pi by 6, we get f square pi by 6 equal to cos 2 into pi by 6 into 2. So this is your method to get the f square value. If there is a f cube value, then take 3 derivatives of this fz. We get f triple dash z, that is f3z, and in that put z equal to pi by 6, we get f3 pi by 6. So these are the steps. So here sin square z, so its first derivative is, so for sin square z, x square derivative is 2x. So here x is not given, single variable is not given, or single z, here variable is z. So z square is not given only. So if the z square is given, then z square derivative is 2z. But here instead of z, single variable, we have given sin z. Sin square z means sin z bracket square. So here instead of x, we have given single variable. Instead of single variable, we have given sin z. That is, we have to use bracket square derivative formula. So the bracket square derivative is 2 bracket into derivative of bracket. So here 2b, b value is here sin z. So put b value sin z here. So 2 sin z into derivative of sin z. Derivative of sin z is cos z. So now you can, this is your first derivative. Next derivative is, you can take directly the next derivative of this 2 sin z cos z, but for that you have to use the product rule. So to skip that calculation, we use the formula first, 2 sin theta cos theta formula. 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta, and then you can use the you can find the derivative of this sin 2z directly, because if you consider this function, then we have to use the product rule. So to skip that calculation, we use the formula, trigonometric formula, 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta, that is sin 2z, and then we can find the second derivative directly. So the second derivative of this sin 2z is, for that sin 2z, the sin x derivative is cos x. But here sin single variable, sin z is not given. Instead of z, here in formula there is a x variable, but in example we have given z variable. So by comparing, sin z is not given here. Instead of z, we have given 2z, that is, we have to use sin bracket formula, because instead of single variable z, we have given 2z, hence we have to use the composite formula or bracket formula. So sin bracket derivative is cos bracket into derivative of bracket. So sin 2z derivative is Here b value is 2z, so cos b cos 2z, derivative of b derivative of 2z. So derivative of 2z is 2 because 2x derivative is 2, so 2z derivative is again 2. So simplifying, we get f square z equal to 2 cos 2z. Now we want f square pi by 6. So put z equal to pi by 6 here. So f square pi by 6 equal to cos 2 into pi by 6. So 2 into pi by 6 is pi by 3, and cos pi by 3 is half. 2 get cancelled, we get 1. So the integration answer is pi I into 1, because this is your separate value of f square pi by 6. So pi I into 1, that is pi I. So here this is the just different example to check the given point, and the point is given in the form of angle. So just we have to write the pi value here, and then after simplification whatever the number or whatever the we point get, so that we can easily check that point lies inside the circle or outside the circle. So if the point is given in the form of pi or in the form of angle, so use the pi value and then simplify and then plot the point. Next example is, if fa equal to this integration and c is the curve is given in the form of ellipse, and ellipse equation is x by 2 bracket square plus y by 3 bracket square equal to 1, that is x square by 9. Simplifying, we get the ellipse equation as x square by x square by 4 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So this is your standard ellipse equation. So if we compare this with the standard ellipse equation, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. By comparing, we get a square equal to 4, that is a is 2, b square equal to 9, that is b equal to 3. So this is by geometry, this a distance is on x axis and this b distance is on y axis. So first step is draw that graph or draw that curve, whatever the curve is given in the example. So the curve is given as ellipse, and this is ellipse. Your a distance is 2 and y distance is or b distance is 3. So take a distance on 2, the opposite distance of course minus 2 or 2, then b distance on y axis is 3, and same distance we have to take below the x axis, that is on y axis, negative y axis, and complete this ellipse. So by comparing the given ellipse with this standard ellipse equation, we get a distance is 2, b distance is 3, a distance is on x axis and b distance we have to take on y axis, and draw that ellipse. So this is your ellipse. Then here integration is given and curve equation is given, but the question is find the value of f of 3.5. So this is the different example. To find the value of f of 3.5, so first step is we have to assume a equal to 3.5. So in this type of examples, if we ask f of value, integration function is given, then curve equation is given, and if we ask the f of value, then take that bracketed value as a value. So this is your important step. So take a equal to 3.5, then the denominator is given as z minus a. So take this denominator equal to 0, we have z equal to a, and by assumption we assume that the given bracketed value is your a value. So put here a value, that is we get z equal to 3.5, that is the complex point is 3.5. So what are the steps in this type of example? Take denominator equal to 0, so we get z equal to a, and whatever the f of functional value we have asked, that bracketed value we have to take as a value. So here a value is 3.5. So put that a value in this denominator value, we get z value as 3.5, and z equal to 3.5 means 3.50 point. So this is your Cartesian point, and this will be 3.5 on x distance, x axis, and y distance is 0. That is, this is your 2 distance, this is 1, then this is 3, and this is 3.5. So this is your 3.50 point, and this point clearly lies outside the ellipse. The curve is given as ellipse. So this point 3.50 lies outside the ellipse. If the point lies inside the curve, then we can use Cauchy integral formula or Cauchy extension formula. If the point lies outside the curve, then directly take that required integration answer equal to 0. So here the point lies outside the ellipse, hence the given integration answer is 0, and this given integration value in example is given as f of a. So we get f of a equal to 0, and f of a means a value is 3.5. So f of 3.5 is 0. So instead of integration, we have asked the f of a, and both the integration and this value f of a are given in the equal form. So to find the integration value means to find the f of a value. So integration value 0 means f of a value 0. So f of 3.5 is 0. This is first. Then second is f of I value. Same type, by the same type we have to check this I point. So again take this a equal to I, then z minus a equal to 0. So z equal to a, and a is your I value, and a equal to z equal to I. Compare this point, complex point, with this x plus iy. So we get the xy point as, here ith coefficient is y, here ith coefficient is nothing, means 1. So this is y value is 1, and x value is absent, that is take 0. So z equal to I means the point is 0, 1, and 0, 1 point, 0, 1 point lies on the y axis, that is this is 0, 3 point. So this is your 0, 1 point. So this point lies inside the circle. If outside, then directly take integration equal to 0. If lies inside the ellipse, so this point z equal to I, that is z equal to 0, 1 point lies inside the ellipse. So now we have to use the Cauchy integral formula. Cauchy integral formula because the denominator contains only one factor, not a repeated factor. So the required integration equal to integration of fz. Required integration answer is, so for that to use the Cauchy integral formula, we have to compare the given integration with this left side of the Cauchy integral formula. So fz upon z minus a. So fz value is 4z square plus z plus 5. Fz value is this, and z minus a is given as same, z minus a. So the z value is a. So this answer by Cauchy integral formula is 2 pi I into fe. So here a value is I. So put here a value I. So 2 pi I fi. So find this, only remaining answer is find the value of this fi, and find this fi value from this fz. That is, put z equal to I. We get fi equal to 4I square. From this fz we have to find fi value. 4I square plus I plus 5. So I square value is minus 1. So minus 4 plus 5, that is 1 plus I. So 2 pi I into 1 plus I, simplifying by multiplying this 2 pi I to this. So 2 pi I plus 2 pi I square. Or you can write 2 pi into I minus 1. Just multiply this I, or you can multiply this 2 pi I directly to this bracket. That is your final answer. As this a equal to I point lies inside the ellipse, hence we have to use the Cauchy integral formula, and we have used here that formula. Then find f dash minus 1. So obviously this bracketed value is your a value. This z minus a equal to 0 means z equal to a, and we have assumed that this bracketed value is a. So z value we got as z equal to minus 1, and minus z equal to minus 1 means the point is minus 1 0, and this minus 1 0 point lies on x axis, negative axis. This is your minus 1 0 points. So this point lies inside the circle, hence use the Cauchy integral formula. Cauchy integral formula is Cauchy integral formula is this: fz upon z minus a dz equal to 2 pi I fa. But this is your Cauchy integral formula. But here we have to calculate the different value f dash minus 1. So how to get this f dash minus 1 or dash value from this Cauchy integral formula? So we can't get this dash value from this Cauchy integral formula. Hence we have to use the Cauchy extension formula, because in this example if we put this n equal to 1 value, so we get f dash a, and the a value is your bracketed value, that is minus 1. So we get f dash minus 1 by putting n equal to 1. Hence if we ask the dash values, dash functional values, then the Cauchy integral formula doesn't work here. So for that dash value we have to use Cauchy extension formula. So this is your Cauchy extension formula. If we put here n equal to 1, whatever the required value is given in the example, from that requirement we have to put the value of n. So here we have asked f dash minus 1. So dash value we want here. Dash means 1. Hence to take the power as 1, we have to put n equal to 1. So put n equal to 1 here. So f dash minus 1 2 pi I upon 1 factorial, that is 2 pi I f dash a or f dash minus 1 f z upon z minus a raised to 1 plus 1, that is z minus a square dz. So here by using extension, Cauchy extension formula, we get, by using Cauchy extension formula and by putting n equal to 1, we get this f z upon z minus a square dz. Its integration answer is 2 pi I f dash minus 1. But we don't have this integration of this type, that is the denominator as bracket square. Here we have given single bracket in denominator. And for having Cauchy integral Cauchy extension formula for using, we want this type of integration, then only we can use Cauchy extension formula. If this type of integration we have, then we can use Cauchy extension formula. So to have the bracket square, z minus a bracket square in denominator, because here we have to find f dash minus 1, and this dash value we can't find from this Cauchy integral formula, so that we are using Cauchy extension formula. Then in that Cauchy extension formula, if we put n equal to 1, then we get f dash value. So by putting n equal to 1, we get this type of equation. And this type of equation has the meaning that if this type of integration is there, then its answer is 2 pi I f dash minus 1. But in this example, this type of integration fz upon z minus a bracket square, this type of function is not given. Here fz is fz upon z minus a bracket square, that is bracket square term is not given in denominator. So we can't use this Cauchy extension formula for this original example, original integration, this integration. Hence for that, to use the Cauchy extension formula and to have this type of integration, this type of function, we have to take the derivative of this given integration with respect to a, so that we get the denominator, as bracket square. How we get? Let's see. So here integration over c, then 4z square plus z plus 5 as it is, because we have to take the derivative with respect to a. So the a term is given in the denominator, that is 1 upon z minus a. Here we want derivative with respect to a. If we take the derivative of this function with respect to a, then only we get bracket square term in denominator, z minus a bracket square term. And this bracket square term we want for using the Cauchy extension formula. So write this numerator as it is, and 1 upon derivative is 1 by x derivative is minus 1 upon x square. So 1 upon bracket derivative is minus 1 upon bracket square into derivative of bracket. So here bracket is your z minus a. So 1 upon z minus a derivative is minus 1 upon z minus a bracket square into z minus a derivative with respect to a is minus 1. So here 1 upon z minus a derivative minus 1 upon bracket square, that is z minus square, into derivative of z minus a. And this derivatives we are taking with respect to a. So derivative of z minus a with respect to a is minus 1. So here minus 1 get plus. So minus 1 into minus 1 upon z minus a square. So here we are taking the derivative of this inside function. So left side is fa. So we have f dash a. Next derivative term notation. So integration over c 4z square plus z plus 5 as it is, and 1 upon z minus a derivative is minus 1 upon z minus a bracket square into z minus a derivative is minus 1 with respect to a. Now by simplifying we get this integration function. Now this integration, not the original integration, we can compare with this, because this integration contains bracket square term in denominator and this integration doesn't contain bracket square term in denominator. Hence we have to take the derivative of this 1 upon z minus a with respect to a, so that we get 1 upon z minus a square term in denominator. Now this integration we have to compare with this Cauchy extension formula. So fz value is 4z square plus z plus 5. Z minus a square is same is given, z minus a square, that is the a value is a. Then n plus 1, or here 2 is same. So the answer is 2 pi I f dash minus 1. 2 pi I f dash minus 1. 2 pi I f dash minus 1. So f dash minus 1, as fz is 4z square plus z plus 5, its first derivative is 4 as it is, z square derivative is 2z, that is 8z, plus z derivative is 1 and 5 derivative is 0. So f dash z is 8z plus 1. Then put here z equal to minus 1, we get f dash minus 1, that is 8 into minus 1 plus 1, that is minus 7. Put this minus 7 here, we get f dash minus 1 equal to 2 pi I into minus 7, that is minus 14 pi I. So here the required value of f dash minus 1. Next example is using Cauchy integral formula, evaluate this. You can take this as an assignment. Then again this is the assignment example. Then here f double dash minus I is asked. So continuing with this example, in this f dash minus 1 is asked in previous example, and the next part is f double dash minus I is asked. So for that we have to put, to want f double dash minus I, we have to put n equal to 2 here. So that is your example. So take as a assignment. That is, put n equal to 2 here, we get f2a 2 pi I upon 2 factorial fz upon z minus a raised to 3. So here we get fz upon z minus a raised to 2 plus 1, that is 3, dz equal to 2 pi I upon, here to want f double dash minus I, we have to put n equal to 2. So 2 pi I upon 2 factorial f2 a or f2 minus I. So this is your simplified form of Cauchy integration, a Cauchy extension formula, that by putting n equal to 2. So to use this Cauchy extension formula, we want this type of integration on left side. so that we can compare this left side with the our example. So our example is given in the first part, first bracket or single bracket. Single bracket is given. So we have to convert this given integration in the form of bracket cube, z minus a bracket cube. How we can convert? So we have to take the, by taking f dash a, we have a z minus a bracket square. So to want z minus a bracket cube, we have to again take the derivative of this function or this equation. So f dash a next derivative is f double dash a, integration as it is 4z square plus z plus 5 as it is, and 1 upon z minus a bracket square, its derivative is 1 upon z minus a bracket square, its derivative is, take this bracket square on numerator, z minus a raised to minus 2, and then use bracket square derivative formula, 2 bracket into derivative of bracket. Bracket square derivative is, because x square derivative is 2x, bracket square derivative is 2 bracket into derivative of bracket. So here, or you can use b raised to n derivative formula, nb raised to n minus 1. So here minus 2 b raised to n minus 1 into derivative of b, into derivative of b. So z minus a derivative with respect to a is minus 1. By simplifying, 2 into z minus a raised to minus 3, that is 2 upon z minus a cube. So by taking, this is your derivative of 1 upon z minus a square with respect to a. So by taking next derivative, we get z minus a bracket cube in denominators. So this you can take as a assignment. So here this is your point of Cauchy integral formula or Cauchy extension formula. Next we can start with the Taylor series in the next lecture. Thank you.